Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another comic book review. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different. I'm gonna do three. Why am I doing three? Because there's only three books in this series, and it's awesome. It's another DC one. I know I just did Green Lantern Rebirth 2 videos ago, and I thought, you know what? I really love this story. I love the one that kind of predates this one, like sorry guys, I'm losing my voice here. But these three books are so brilliantly written, and the art is so well done. I just love the story in this. And without further ado, let's get into it. And I am talking about Brightest Day. Um, Now, with the story with Brightest Day is, it kind of goes off with Blackest Night. Now, Blackest Night was when all the dead heroes are brought back, but they're brought back bad. And it's up to Sinestro and Hal Jordan to fight the evil, and Sinestro basically becomes a White Lantern, like the opposite of the Black, and he has to defeat. Now, when they do that, all the dead heroes come back to life. So Captain Boomerang, who died in Identity Crisis at the hands of who was it? Jason? No, Tim Drake's dad. Um, the Flash was already back, but that was another story. Maxwell Lord, Wonder Woman kills him. He comes back. Osiris, he died in the 52. Hawk. I don't remember what happened to Hawk. I wasn't too sure. Same with Aquaman. I wasn't too sure what happened to Aquaman. I don't know why he died. But Firelord, he died in Identity Crisis, I think. He was stabbed and he blew up. So he was back. Martian Manhunter, again, I'm not too familiar what happened to Martian Manhunter. Like, I came into DC, but I only read Green Lantern stuff. So when I saw that all these guys were dead and coming from the grave, I was just like, what the hell happened to them? You got Reverse Flash, you got Hawkman and Hawkgirl, which were killed in Blackest Night, and they were brought back. Now, interesting that Deadman. Now, Deadman did not possess a Black Lantern ring. When the white light hit, he actually came back alive. His whole purpose was to find his killer, revenge his death, and then he was avenging other people's wrongdoings. So when he came back, this is where the story centers on. It is Deadman. I don't care about Green Lanterns in this book. I don't care about anything else. Deadman is the focus of this book, and you experience his life through these three volumes. So you got volume 1 here. You got volume 2. That's gorgeous right there. I love that. And you got volume 3. Each volume is great. It has a terrific story. I love them all. The art is fantastic. Look at that. That's the symbol of the White Lantern. Look at that. That's just awesome. I love that. Now where does it just give you? Yeah. They've returned for a reason. 12 heroes and villains have returned from the dead and been given a second chance at life. Now it's up to them to decide what to do with it. The world has changed since Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, Firestorm, and Hawkman, and the others died. But so have they. With the horrors they've committed as Black Lanterns still fresh in their hearts, their redemption will be hard-earned as monstrous new terrors rise from the seas, touch down on Earth, and lurk within. Only Boston Brand, the newly living Deadman, knows that there is a price to be paid for their resurrections, and what is their connection to the immovable White Lantern in Silver City, New Mexico. All will be revealed, even if not everyone will survive at the end of the day. No. I think I read that pretty good. So, we'll just flip through it. Carpe diem. So there's Deadman. Can't even call him Deadman anymore. And he's just pissed and he's busting up his tombstone. It's like, I'm alive, bitches. Like, he doesn't know the deal. And he has the White Lantern ring on there. And he basically finds this baby bird and he goes, live. And the ring goes, live, and the baby bird comes back to life. Which I thought was pretty cool. Now, all these guys, their powers are a little bit messed up. Especially with Arthur. Arthur can command the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea life. And it is freaking weird, especially with the sharks. There's Mara. Like, he still has fears for the Black Lantern stuff. Now the White Lantern is basically bringing Boss and Brand to different locations, different people. He's trying to really figure out what the hell is going on. He kind of interrupts Hawkman and Hawkgirl in the moment of intimacy. Pretty funny. But he really finds a kinship with Dove. And they kind of have a thing, which is pretty cool. There's Maxwell Lord doing his psychic thing. And this is pretty cool. John Jones is back on Mars, and Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner show up with a trunk full of Oreos and 2 gallons of milk, which is pretty good. There's Jade. Now Jade still has feelings for Kyle Rayner, but Kyle Rayner doesn't really have, because they used to date, and Kyle Rayner's kind of fallen out of love with her. And there's Professor Stein and Ronnie. They both died. And when they came back as, what was it? Firestorm. Deathstorm. They killed the new Firestorm's girlfriend there when they were combined. They turned into a pillar of salt. And all of a sudden they get combined and they're the new Firestorm now. And Jason is pissed because he wants nothing to do with Ron. Wants nothing to do with him at all. There's Osiris back. Osiris doesn't really have a big story arc with this. You kind of see him bounce in and out, but it mostly focuses on Deadman. There's Hawk being reckless and foolish as always with Dove there. So basically the White Lantern's talking to Deadman. He's like, you gotta help me. I really need help. Because it's basically, in the White Lantern, the entity is calling out to him. Like each ring has a different, like a sacred animal. And they're all weird. Like the red has like a bull type. I don't even know what the hell the pink one is. Like it's all weird. Now none of these guys can move the lantern. I mean, like nobody. Everyone tries, but no one can do it. And they all think Sinestro could because he was a White Lantern, but he can't. So Aquaman tries to send for help, and he ends up summoning a dead giant squid, which is awesome. And there's that shark, that dead shark. Pretty cool. I like that. And Arthur doesn't understand why he can't summon live fishes. Now, with this is Black Manta. And now he's basically retired since Aquaman's been dead. He's had really no reason to come back. And then when he finds out that Aquaman is back, he starts just I don't know why he just killed everybody. I have no idea. Just like, hey, my arch nemesis is back. Let's just kill everybody and be a dick again. And then Firestorm trying to learn his powers. But like I said, this is a pretty awesome series. I would really recommend anybody to read this. And oh, that's an awesome page. Just Black Manta just popping out of the water. He just screams, Aquaman, I want to make love to you. Anyone that is that obsessed with somebody, you know, has really messed up feelings deep down inside. Flip through, let's see if there's anything really else of note in this thing. Now this is interesting. Martian Manhunter goes back to this woman, and you find out when Martian Manhunter came to Earth, there was a scientist that accidentally had a heart attack when he arrived. It scared him so much that he had a heart attack. Now, this is his daughter, and there was a little piece of something stuck in her head, and Martian Manhunter gets it out of her, which was pretty cool. And you find out that Martian Manhunter was not the only one coming through the gate. There was something else. There was a white Martian. Was it a white Martian? I'm not too sure. I don't remember. Oh, there's anti-monitor. Boston Brandon starts kicking his butt. He kind of loses power of the lantern there. Look at that. That was pretty fun. And you got Ronnie dealing with issues of dying and coming back. He doesn't really know how to deal with it. And there's Aquaman trying to summon something. And he summons a dead orca. It's like, the orca just grabs him by the head. That's just hilarious. So with this lantern, not the lantern, the Martian, what it basically does is rips the skin off its host and wears it, which is gross. And John Jones is trying to figure it out. Hawkman and Hawkgirl are doing their own thing. Now, with this story, it's basically this is Black Manta's kid, and he also, his mother is an Atlantean. I think that's how you want to say it. So he basically has it's like the dude from Young Justice. I don't remember his name, but that's Black Manta's kid, and Black Manta just wants to get after him, and kind of goes to Aquaman for help. But Ronnie's having some issues with his powers because of Jason there. But yeah, it's a great book. I love it. Great series altogether. Only weak story I would say is maybe Hawkman and Hawkwoman, because I don't really care about those characters at all. So when I was reading it, it's like, oh man, I wish this story would just end so I can get back to what I was doing. Oh, there's Miss Martian there. Gets their butt kicked. And there's Boston Brand going, eating. They go, when's the last time you ate? He goes, I don't remember the last time you ate. So it's awesome to see him just like eat and enjoy and remember what it was like to actually have food. There's everybody with their white lantern powers. Just pretty cool. And that's basically where it ends, is just everyone starts getting their lantern powers and they're going, what the hell's going on? And basically it's the White Lantern trying to pick one chosen out of the whole 12 to be its lantern bearer, I guess you want to say. It just says, life is a gift, boss and brand. The chosen one knows that better than anyone. A new protector, Earth must rise. And like every good ring, scanning for its sentient replacement, boss and brand of Earth, you will find them. So basically, boss and brand's job to find these guys. I like the covers. The covers are pretty sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's volume 1. I would show you the rest, but I don't want this video to be like an hour long. But let me know what you guys thought of the comments below. Let me know if you guys actually read this series, because it is really good, and I would love some feedback on this. Yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So throw me a like if you want. Throw me a comment, which I would highly appreciate. But if you don't, that's cool. And subscribe if you have not yet subscribed yet. And we'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.